I have taken on the issue of the Northern Ireland Protocol and seek to resolve the issues that we face. Because the fact is that the protocol is undermining the Belfast Good Friday Agreement. It is causing unfairness between the communities in Northern Ireland, and we need to make sure it is fixed for the future of this great part of the United Kingdom. We need to sort out the laws. The UK needs to be the ultimate arbiter. The UK courts need to be the ultimate arbiter. We need to sort out the bureaucracy across the Irish Sea so that we can see goods flowing freely from Great Britain to Northern Ireland. And that's why I put forward the solution of the green and the red lanes. I took on responsibility for negotiating the Northern Ireland Protocol, and against a lot of advice in Whitehall, and against the wishes of some of the people that you've mentioned. And I would be very clear with people like Nancy Pelosi exactly what I think about this and exactly what we need to do. I have got on with delivering this. People said it wouldn't be possible. People said we wouldn't be able to get a mandate in the House of Commons. We got that mandate. And this bill is absolutely legal because we need to do it in order to restore the primacy of the Belfast Good Friday Agreement.
Hi Liz, I'm George. I live in South Antrim and I used to lead Conservatives abroad in South Korea. So it's great to have you over. So in 2019, Westminster undemocratically and unconstitutionally imposed abortion on Northern Ireland, something which the vast majority of the people here are against. So my question is, will you, if Prime Minister, be a modern-day William Wilberforce and see abortion abolished and infanticide ended in our province? Or even if not that, will you just let the people of Northern Ireland have their say on this issue? Thank you.
Well, I'm afraid I don't agree with you. I think we need, we are a united kingdom. We are a united kingdom, and we need all of our laws to apply right across the United Kingdom. That is what being a union is. China is becoming increasingly assertive. China is an authoritarian regime. It is a very deep security concern for the UK and the rest of the world. But what we need to do is we need to work with our partners like the Japanese and the Americans, because there is strength in numbers. If you look at the G7, it represents 50% of GDP. What I've done, and I did this in Liverpool where we had our G7 meeting last year, is encouraged our counterparts to work together. So we should look at making sure we're not exporting technology that could be used against us. We need clear investment screening, and we've developed that to make sure that we can't have acquisitions of key strategic assets. And we need to be clear that we should not become strategically dependent on China in the way that Europe became on Russia, and they've used it as leverage against Europe in terms of things like turning off the gas. What we're also doing is working with our G7 counterparts on our alternative to the Belt and Road Initiative. Because at the moment, what China is doing is it's investing in developing countries, it's creating debt, and it's using that to try and have greater global influence. So we need to work together with freedom-loving democracies to counter that and to make sure we're investing into those countries, but that also we're not becoming strategically dependent on China. So we have the highest levels of tax for 70 years. And it's my view that if you put taxes up too high, you actually get less revenue in, because businesses are less likely to invest, people are less likely to set up new companies, people are less likely to go into work if there aren't clear benefits to doing so. And I think we've got to the stage in our economy where taxes are too high and they're potentially choking off growth. Currently, we're projected to have a recession. And I don't need to tell you that if we have a recession, it's going to be harder to pay the deficit off. Now, of course, over time, we need to make sure the private sector is growing faster than the public sector, and we're bringing those revenues in. But it's my judgment that our taxes are too high, and they're actually stopping that economic activity that will help pay off our debt and pay off our deficit over time.